Hello, third grade, and welcome to our reading skill for today. Please make sure that you are on the Classcake page that has the heading Reading Skill with the passage Why We Heat Up. Remember, main idea is what a whole story is about. We can use the topic, one word that's repeated through the whole story, to help us find the main idea. We can also use the beginning and ending of our passage to help us find the main idea. Today we're going to read through the passage, discuss what might be the main idea, and then we will answer some more questions and find some supporting details. Let's go ahead and begin. It has happened to all of us before, the dreaded fever. Do you know why we get them? Our normal body temperature is around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Our body temperature can change a little throughout the day, lower in the morning and higher in the evening. When germs come around, this all changes. They enter your body as a virus or a bacteria. The germs cause chemicals to flow in your blood, which sends a message to your brain telling it that something is wrong. My hypothalamus is a part of your brain, raises your body's temperature. Doctors believe your body's temperature rises because it is the body's way of fighting off germs and creating a less comfortable spot for the germs to stay. A fever lets you and your parents know that you are sick. Once your body no longer feels threatened by the germs, your body will return to its normal temperature. So we can see by the title why we heat up and what it talked about in the whole story to find our main idea. Now I'm first going to look at the first sentence. I see our hook at the beginning, and then it tells us that our body's normal temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That sounds like a fact. That's not what the whole story was about. So I'm going to look at the very end, the last sentence. Once our body no longer feels threatened by germs, your body will return to its normal temperature. That also has part of the whole story, but the whole story was talking about how our temperature tells us that we're sick. That's what the whole story was talking about. So let's look at the options down below. And I want you to circle the one that tells us that our body's temperature helps us fight off germs. Our body fights off germs by increasing our body's temperature, resulting in a fever. Fevers happen because of germs. We have a fever when we get really hot from exercising. Circle the one that you think the main idea is. Then let's move on to the next page. For this part, you are going to read aloud the paragraph again. Reading something twice helps us understand in a different way. Then we will answer some questions at the bottom. There are two questions, the stacked questions, that you will be answering on your own, going back and finding the evidence in the text. And I would like you to highlight those in specific colors. So for part A, based on the information in the text, which specific part of the human body raises your body's temperature? Highlight the evidence in the text that helps you answer that question. And part B, which phrase explains how the part of the body chosen in part A knows something is wrong? Find your evidence in the text and highlight it in blue. Now, if you want to check your main idea, our main idea is that fevers happen because of germs. In every sentence, it's talking about why fevers, chose the wrong one. our bodies fight off germs and increase our temperature. And every sentence in here, that will relate back to how our bodies fight off germs by increasing our temperature, which gives us a fever. So I need to find 2 supporting details that tells me that our bodies fight off germs by increasing our temperature. I'm going to use yellow to highlight my evidence for this. Now I see that our body's temperature is normally 98.6 degrees, but that doesn't really tell us how our body's temperature results in a fever when we have germs inside of us. The germs cause chemicals to flow in the blood, which sends messages to the brain that something is wrong. Part of the brain tells your body, raises your body's temperature. The hypothalamus, a part of your body, raises your body's temperature. So that explains our main idea. We're just going to highlight them today. I don't think we're going to type them out. You'll be typing in writing. Another supporting detail about why we have fevers that increases our body temperature. I see this one right here. A fever lets you or your parents know that you are sick. Those details both support our main idea. After you record yourself reading and do part A and part B, you are finished with reading for today, this reading skill.